Very good morning to all my dear children. In today's maths class, we are going to recall the long division method and we are going to see the concept of remainder. Today we'll revise. Now we'll revise long division method. I'll give you an example now. So 21 divided by 7. 21 divided by 7. Here 21 is the dividend. 21 is the dividend dividend and 7 is the divisor divisor divisor. Now 21 divided by 7. 21 is the dividend and 7 is the divisor. The answer we get, that is called the quotient. So one more. 24. Shall we take 24 now? So 24. So now we'll take one number 24 that we will divide by 6 now. Yes. Now here tell me which one is the dividend? 24. 24 is the dividend and 6 is the divisor. So we are going to divide 24 by which number? 6. So 6 is the divisor. 24 is the dividend. Shall we divide this number now? 24 divided by 6 by long division method. Just do like this. So 24 dividend that you write inside and 6 the divisor that you write it outside. Yes, the number to be divided, that is 24. By which number we are going to divide? That is the divisor. By which number we are going to divide now? 6. So 6 is the divisor. 24 is the dividend. The answer we get, that is called as quotient. Now, so we are going to divide 24 by 6. Now tell me in 6 table when we will get 24? Exactly some numbers we cannot get, so we'll just see here whether we are getting or not. So in 6 table, 6 4s are 24, isn't it? So write down 6 4s are, when you multiply these two numbers, what answer you'll get? 6 4s are 24. Where you have to write? Below this dividend. Write down below this dividend 24. And now next step is subtract these two numbers, 24 minus 24. What is the answer? You will get the answer as 0. And this is called as remainder. So here the remainder is 0. Remainder, I'll R-E-M-A-I-N-D-E-R. I don't have place, I'm just writing it here. Remainder. So when you divide 24 by 6, answer is 4. Quotient. This is quotient. Q-U-O-T-I-E-N-T. This is quotient. So you know how to do long division method, isn't it? So one more sum. 12 divided by 2. Here 12 is the dividend, so write it inside, and 2 is the divisor. By which number we are going to divide? We are going to divide it by 2, so write it outside. And now in 2 table, when we'll get 12? 2 6 are, isn't it? So 2 6 are 12. Now subtract these two numbers, answer is 0. So here 6 is the quotient. Q-U-O-T-I-E-N-T. 6 is the quotient. 12 is the dividend. 2 is the divisor. So you know to do long division method, isn't it? And last class we saw this sums, right? So which one is the divisor, dividend? So now same sum. So one more, only one sum we'll do now. So dividend is 18 here. So dividend is 18. So 18 divided by divisor. Divisor is 2. Isn't it? So quotient, what is the quotient you'll get? Answer 9. So you have to going to write like this. So dividend, you're going to write first 18 divided by which number we are going to divide now? 2, isn't it? So divisor 2, what answer you'll get? 9. So write it down. 18 divided by 2 is equal to 9. Yes. Now last E sum we'll do now. 45 divided by 9. What answer you'll get? 45 divided by 9. When you divide 45 by 9. So answer is 9 5s are 45. So 5 is the quotient. Now what is 45? What is this? Dividend. 45 is dividend and 9 is divisor and 5 is the and quotient is 5. So you are going to write dividend and 9 is the divisor and quotient is 5. Now we'll see the concept of remainder. Sometimes the divisor does not divide the dividend completely and a number is left over. The number is called the remainder. What is remainder? So now we are going, we'll go with the number 26. We are going to divide it by 4. So now in this case, the dividend is not completely divided by the number 4. See here, whether in 4 table you will get 26. Just see 4, 5s are 20, 4, 6 are 24, so we'll do it here. So I'm going to divide 26 by 4. We are going to divide 26 by 4. So 4 table, 4, 5s are 4, 6 are 24, 4, 7s are 28. So we don't have 26 in this 4 table, isn't it? So now we are going to take this number. So it should be less than this, okay? So 4, 6 are 24. So 4, 6 are 24. Now what is the next step? We are going to subtract these two. So 6 minus 4 is 2. So what is the remainder here? So some number is left over, isn't it? When we divide, so divisor, some number is left over. That number is called as remainder. R-E-M-E-M-A-I-N-D-E-R. Remainder. What is that number? Remainder. So this is the concept. So this divisor does not divide the dividend completely. When the divisor does not divide the number completely and some number is left over, that number is called as, what is this? Remainder. This below. So after subtracting, some number is left over, isn't it? That number is called as remainder. What is that? So some number is left over below. That number is called as remainder. If the divisor does not divide the dividend completely. So one number is left over. So that is called as remainder. Now last. Now just see here, little genius. So here we are getting quotient as 8. So when we divide some number by 9, we'll get the quotient as 8. So what will be the dividend now? Think and tell me. Yes, when you'll get the quotient as 8. 9 8s are 72, isn't it? So 72 divided by 9 is equal to 8. So if you divide 72 by 9 table, what answer you'll get? Quotient 8. 9 8s are 72, isn't it? So here you're going to write 72. What you're going to write? 72 divided by 9 is equal to 8. So dividend is what here? So 72 is the dividend 9 is the divisor and quotient is equal to 8. So now we'll move on to the concept of circle the remainder in the following problems. So we are going to circle the remainder. Just now we saw what is remainder. Some number will be left over, isn't it, down? That number is called as remainder. Now tell me in this sum, first sum, what is the first sum? So 38, we are going to divide it by 5. So 5 table, 5 7s are 35, 5 8s are 40. So that is exceeding. So we should, so see, listen here, 5 7s are 35, 5 7s are 35, 5 8s are 40. So what number we should write? So below number it should be less so that we can subtract, right? So we have to write 5 7s are 35. So we should not take this number as it is more than this, right? So 5 7s are 35. So that's what they have written. 5 7s are 35. Now what is the second? Now subtract. So same way 5 7s are, when you multiply these two numbers, 5 7s are 35. Now subtract, what number is left over? 3. So now tell me which is the remainder here? Which one is the remainder here? Yes, 3 is the remainder. Circle that remainder. So circle the number 3. So now in B sum, tell me which one is the remainder? So sum is 41. 41 divided by 8, right? So now 8 table. So we don't have, we didn't 40, right? 8 5s are is 40. 8 6 are 48. So 8 5s are 40. I am writing 8 5s are 40. So now subtract 41 minus 40. What number will get? 1. Now tell me in this problem, which one is the remainder? Yes, 1 is the remainder. Circle number 1. So number that is left over, that is called as remainder. See some. See some. Now 92 divided by 10. 92 divided by 10. So in this sum, 10 9s are 90. Write down, because 10 10s are is 100. So you cannot take that. So 10 9s are 90. 92 will not come in 10 table. 92 will not come in 10 table. So before number we are taking 10 9s are 90. 10 10s are is 100. So we cannot take that. So 10 9s are 90. Then subtract. So 2 minus 0 is 2. So which one is the remainder here? Yes, 2. Circle that. Very good. Next, D sum. Yes, D sum. Now 58 divided by 6. So 6 table, 6 9s are 54. 6 10s are 60. So 60 we cannot take. So 6 9s are 54. Then 8 minus 4 is 4. Now tell me which one is the remainder here? Yes, 4 is left over, isn't it? So that number we are going to circle. So you know the concept of remainder, right? Sometimes the divisor does not divide the number completely. So in that case, some number is left over, isn't it? That number is called as remainder. Next, write the remainder in the following problems. So now in the sums, we are going to write the remainder. Shall we write the remainder? Now, yes. So first sum is 28 divided by 3. So they have given. So in 3 table, when you will get 20, whether you will get 28, we will not get. So 3 9s are 27. 3 10s are 30. So 30 we cannot take. So 3 9s are 27. Now we are going to subtract 28 minus 27. So now 8 minus 7 is, after 7, 8. So 8 minus 7 is 1. 2 minus 2 is 0. No need to write 0. So which one? What is the remainder here? 1. Write the remainder in the following problems. In these 4 problems, we are going to write the remainder. So now 28 divided by 3. What is the remainder? 1. So in 3 table, whether we'll get number 28? No. So 3 9s are 27. So 27, write it below the dividend. And what is left over here? 1. That is called as remainder. 1 is a remainder. Shall we move on to the next one? B. So now 40 divided by 6. 40 divided by 6. So 6 table, whether you get 40? 6 5s are 30. 6 6 are 36. 6 7 6 6 are 36. 6 7s are 42. So 42 we cannot take. So 6 6 are 36. Write down 6 6. Already it is there. So 6 6 are 36. Now we are going to subtract these two numbers. 40 minus 36. Just subtract and tell me 40 minus 36. So 0 minus, that is not possible. So 3, this number, so 10 minus 6 is 4. So what is the remainder here? Yes, 4. 4 is the remainder. C sum, you do as homework. We'll do the D sum. Now, so 80 divided by 9. 80 divided by 9. We are going to write only the remainder. Just I am explaining. So in 80, whether you will get in 9 table. 9 8s are 72. 9 9s are is, see 9 8s are is 72. 9 into 8. 9 9s are is 81. So we cannot take 81. So I am just cancelling. So 9 8s are 72. Write down 72 below the dividend. Already it is there. So now we are going to find out only the remainder. So now 80 minus 72 we are going to subtract. So 0 minus 2 is not possible. So this number will become 7. 10 minus 2. 10 minus 2 is 8. So 8 here. 8 is the remainder. So you know the concept of remainder, isn't it? If the divisor cannot divide the dividend completely, some number is left out, right? That number is called as remainder. So now practice well the sums. That's all for today's class. See you in the next class, children. Thank you.